Well, you're on camera now. Be careful.
It's still good views.
Oh my God. Hello and welcome back to Hashtag Just Sayin. Yes. I apologize. There was no YouTube video last week. Well, there was, but there wasn't.
Right.
Did you see the not video?
No.
You didn't see the not a video? It's not a video because it's essentially the audio that we had recorded. Because YouTube effed up for some reason. I think I know what happened. Hopefully it won't happen again.
Which is?
What's that?
Which is?
Well, I think because sometimes YouTube cops an attitude if we record too long. And we went like 40 minutes or so and tried to upload it, and then it was like, error! Danger, Will Robinson! Error! So that just really cocked it up. So, and if the audio people are wondering what we're talking about, we record the first 30, but probably not much longer than 30 minutes, and throw it up on YouTube. We also have other videos up there, and you should subscribe. So,
we're going to try and keep it 30 to 35 tops.
Yeah, absolutely, because it just, it was such a jerk last week. So,
I had a wrestling shirt on with the Ultimate Warrior.
He did. He was all...
The Ultimate Warrior had glasses on.
He was all decked out, and I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my God. It was a good bit. I stand by a good bit. That's what I do. And if the video people are so inclined, you can listen to the show on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Anchor, and Spotify.
You got the binoculars and spotters, baby.
My niece loves that part of the show. It's one of her favorite parts of the show.
What?
Nikki, that's like her favorite. When we do the Stitcher, from the Stitcher on, she loves it. She's like, this is the best. So she
loves it.
She binge listens, which you can totally do on SoundCloud and some other streaming services. And she's up to 220, I think she told me today, where we had Joe on. So she's like, oh, I'm at the episode with Joe. And I said, oh, all right then. All right then.
An early one or a recent one?
220, so it would have to be...
That's kind of recent.
Yeah, it would have to be earlier this year.
This is 242.
Before COVID times. That's when that was. Wasn't that nice?
Good old days.
Wasn't that nice? How good we had it that we didn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I miss those times. I gotta tell you, I do.
I'm tired of wearing a damn mask in the store.
I don't like the mask. Okay, wait. I have a story. Oh my God. This is one of those stories that could get me in trouble. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. Because I like you guys. So here's the thing. Okay. So I was going to be cleaning my basement today. My niece Nikki was coming over graciously to help me. Give me an extra set of hands. I needed to get all the cleaning done before Jay got home. Right? So I told him, because I've been...
Take this. Take that. Take this. Take that. Throw it out. Hide it. Over there. Man, over the fence. Over the fence. Over the fence. Oh, okay.
Burn it! Burn it! So...
Burn, baby, burn!
I have been in a let's get rid of clutter mode for the past few days. So I got Jay all geared up. He's cleaning out his office. We took out like 2 trash bags out of his office last night. It is...
Not enough, but it is.
It's not done yet. But he's working on it. He's trying. And I have a Mount Rushmore of garbage in my backyard from the basement. So I knew she was coming today, so I said, I'm going to go to the store and get gloves and trash bags, because those are 2 very important things, right? Oh, and while we were cleaning, I found a bunch of PPE stuff. Like the protective masks and stuff. I found a shit ton of those.
Nice.
With the little ventilator thing. I now I have a ton of like those N95 with the little mask with the Darth Vader vent in the front. With the vent in the front. And then she started laughing because she found them. And she goes, wow, Jay predicted the future. She's like, how did he know we were going to need these masks now? It's like, I don't know. We just knew.
Sensed it.
He did. So I went to the store. And this is where I'm going to look like a bad person. But I'm not. So I didn't know that the store, this particular store, was a department store. They open at 8, but I didn't know from 8 to 9 was like senior hour.
Aren't we seniors?
God damn it, my knees!
Aren't we seniors in our own way?
Everything hurts. Oh my, Jay was bitching the other day. He goes, I think I slept wrong. My shoulder and my neck hurt. I'm like, yep, you're in your 40s. That's how you know. That's how you know you're in your 40s now, because everything hurts.
Starts cracking, popping.
Oh, God.
You move a little slower. It takes you a little longer to get up and down out of the chair or the couch. You make that noise.
Oh, yeah. I make that noise getting up and sitting down. Getting up and sitting down, I make that noise. Ugh. My God, it's just a horrible thing. And then, I brought a chair downstairs because I knew I wasn't going to be able to stand because of my back. So I just had stuff to sort through while I was sitting in a chair, and then just standing and doing some things. My legs are on fire, and my ankles hurt. I'm like, oh my God, I'm broken. I am so broken. So I went to the store, and it's senior hour. And I thought, well, there's no... I have some white hair.
I was going to say, you can use that to your advantage. I can't.
I mean, I know.
If I let my goatee come in, you can see some right here in this area. So.
Oh, really? Jay's got a lot of white in his goatee. I make fun of him all the time. He's like, ha, ha, ha. So I was like, well, I can't pass for 65 over. Not yet, anyway. Although I move like it. So she goes, well, I can let you in if you have, like, a condition. I'm like, well, I got a lot of conditions. Which one are you going to accept? Which one's acceptable to you? So she goes, well, like an immune or whatever. And I said, well, I don't like to play this card. But I said, well, I do have a lung condition. It's called sarcoidosis in the lymph nodes in my lungs. And then she made, like, a gesture like she was letting me into the king's castle. She was like, oh, well then, come right in. And I was like, okay, I'll go in then. So I went in. And I felt a little douchey about it. Because I'm like, well, it's not like I lied because it's a real condition and I have it. But I just don't like to do that. It's like the person who's like, well, my leg hurts a little bit. I think I'll have to get a handicap plate. You know what I'm saying? Like those people.
Or the ones that bug me in Walmart. You see them, alright, they may be a little heavy set. You see them walking from their cars to the door. But then they gotta plop down on those little cars. They drive themselves around the store because they're too lazy.
Honestly, maybe they just like the little go-kart thing. They're fun. I don't use them, but...
Whenever I see anyone on those things, I call bullshit on maybe 80% of them.
I think being chubby is not an excuse.
No.
You
see these people walking to the store and they don't look like they're having problems with their knees.
Yeah.
If you have real problems with your knees and stuff, then that's one thing.
Right.
But if you're just going to use your obesity as your reason to get on the cart and roll around the freaking store...
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to use the obese card, please. Oh, right this way. Oh, right this way. So I got in there and I got the stuff. And then I came home. But I was like, for a little while in there, I was like, oh, then I remember why I started this story in the beginning. Because I'm old. So while I was in the store, and I had the mask on because you had to, I thought I saw...
A putty cat.
I did saw a putty cat. Fucking no. So, I thought I saw my sister-in-law's mom. And I looked twice, and I was going to yell.
And then you thought back to what we were talking about last week?
Thank you.
Hi! Oh,
Not you. Not you.
You,
Not
over
you.
there. Not you. You.
Here's the thing. It looked just like her. It had the hair. They had the same hairdo. But, and I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I don't know, a lot of older people have that hairdo. Like, my mom kind of has that hairdo. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, Sharon! Like, I was gonna yell her name and then duck down an aisle. Just to see if she, like, turned. It was like, what's happening? Who's calling me?
Oh, that reminds me of something.
What?
Tom Bosley!
Tom!
When Stewie did it on the bus.
Yeah.
Tom Bosley!
I was gonna yell her name and then duck down an aisle, but I was like, no. So instead,
What's her name?
Sharon.
You should pretend that you were sneezing.
Sharon. Sharon. So I was like, I don't know if that's her, but I was following behind her. I mean, that's the thing with the mask. That's the point I was really trying to get at. Is that, I mean, it could have been her. I have no idea because of the mask. I mean, it kind of looked like her with the hair. I don't know. And then I thought, she might not recognize me with the mask on. So, I don't know. Maybe I can get away with walking by her and not saying nothing. I mean, here's the thing. I really wasn't into having a conversation. I really just wanted to get in the store and get out. It's nothing against her personally. I just wanted to get in and get out. Like, I already felt like bad. Like, because I was like, oh, I'm in here. Yes, I have a condition. I don't want to be like that. So I was like, well, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here. And I really had no idea what time my niece was showing up because she was like, I'll be there after my dentist. But, like, I had no time reference, so I was like,
yeah.
Oh, man, she could show up anywhere between X and X. And I'm like...
Just like when you make an appointment for, like, the cable guy to come out. I'll be there between 12 and 4.
Tuesday.
Gee, thanks.
Tuesday to Thursday.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the...
I'll try to make sure I'm here 12 to 4 every day until you get here.
You know what I found in the basement? You don't, because you weren't there.
No.
I used to have a DirecTV. I found the DirecTV receiver in the basement.
I think you're going to say you still have the satellite.
I do! It's up on my roof! I can't get it down! When I had canceled, because DirecTV sucks...
Yes.
Yes! When I had canceled them...
That's why, when I was married, my wife at the time and I went to Dish.
Yeah.
They were better.
My sister's got Dish. I think she still has it. But I was like, when I canceled, I said, do you want the receiver? And they said, no, you only need to mail us back the chip. And I was like, that seems stupid.
Yeah.
But okay. And then I said...
We were stuck with ours, too. The Dish guy took ours, DirecTV one off the roof.
Oh.
For us.
Oh, see? That was nice.
DirecTV won't go out and do it, but the DirecTV guy did it for us.
That was the thing. I was like on the phone with the lady, and then I'm like, okay, well, I only have to.
Back.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, I'll mail you back the chip. That's not an issue. I said, are you gonna come and take the dish down? And she goes, no, we don't do that. And I went,
I don't know why they don't want it back.
but it's your dish. And she goes, well, I guess they figure like technically you bought it. And you know, DirecTV was frigging expensive.
You bought it, no backsies.
No takesies, backsies. And DirecTV was frigging expensive, so I'm like, you damn right I bought this dish. But I have no use for it at all. And Jay wants to put up like an antenna, like an actual old school TV antenna. Because he claims we'll get reception. I don't know what channels we're going to get. Probably like, I don't know. It's like PBS. That's it. Just PBS all day long. Woo! So I couldn't tell if it was her. She had the mask on. And then I was like, maybe she won't notice me. So I followed her down the aisle for a little while. I know that sounds creepy. I followed her down the aisle for a little while. And when it rhymes, I like when things accidentally rhyme. And then I ducked. I know, I'm dumb. And then I ducked down an aisle. And because I was headed for the Febreze. That's where I was going. That's really where I was going. I was like, I need to make a pit stop. I like the plug-it-in things. It's one of my things. I like the plug-it-in things. I like scents. And
I like dollars.
So I have Febreze. I have Glade.
Nobody makes sense anymore. So.
And I have Airwick. I've got all three. I have all three in case I see a scent that I like. I have the thing for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, good. So I have a friend who like used to make fun of me and call me Febreze. It's like, what's up, Febreze? Like, fuck you. Yes. Yeah, it was Rye. Punk.
Well, I know that. Well, I was assuming that because when he was doing the show with you before I came on,
Yeah.
you told me that you guys did an episode where he was just walking around your room and he picked up a Febreze and he wanted to do a bit on Febreze.
It was something like that. I may have it somewhere, but it was something like that. He wanted to go to the store. This is my weird ass friend. He showed up at my house.
My weird Al friend.
My weird Al friend. He showed up. He showed up at the house for. It was just we were gonna hang out. He showed up at my house, and he gets out of his car and he knocks on my door. So I go to the door as you do, and I open it. I was like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" And then he goes, "We need to go to the Walmart right now." And I'm like, "Why?" And he says to me, "Because I need sundries." And I went, "What the fuck is a sundry?" And he goes, like deodorant, like toothpaste, like sundries. And I was like, "You mean toiletries?" And he goes, "It's the same thing." I said, "It's not, if I've never heard of it."
I never heard of it either.
Thank you. And I always remember that. I make fun of him still. I'm like, "You need any sundries?" Or as we say, toiletries? It's sundries. No, it's not.
I never heard that.
TVs.
Toiletries.
TV for my bunghole.
Aww. They're bringing back Beavis and Butthead.
Well, now they're going to do that.
I don't know what they're going to do with it. Let me tell you everything. I've been blown away this week.
You probably think it's alright because you get away with almost anything on TV now.
They're excuse me.
They're probably going to say, like, fuck, shit, damn.
Fuck shit, damn. Bitch. it's like we were just checking them off. Fuck shit, damn, bitch. What was it? So they're bringing back
fuck
Beavis.
the shit, you damn bitch.
Take that. So
Bitch.
they're bringing back Beavis and Butthead. Guess what else is coming back?
What?
Who's the boss? Oh, that's the look I had when I got a text from my friend and said they're reviving Who's the Boss. Alyssa Milano and Tony Danza both gonna be in it.
Good. That's how it should be if you're going to bring a show back.
And I was like, okay, why? Like, why? What's the purpose behind this?
Right.
Oh, and they're not bringing it back. It's not a reboot, it's a continuation of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith, older. It's like his life now.
But yet, he's going to be working on another Bad Boys movie again with Martin Lawrence soon.
Are they doing another Bad Boys movie?
From what IMDb
I thought
says, yes.
I thought the last one they did tanked.
Yeah.
Aww.
You can do another one.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I feel like that's more because Martin Lawrence needs something to do.
That and he needs to lose a little weight.
Who?
Martin.
Really? Is he Chubbs?
He's chubby in Bad Boys for Life.
Mm.
He even makes like chubby jokes, a couple of them about himself.
Great. great. Bam. I mean, I don't get all of these things that are being brought back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's...
Just to do it, to give you a, here's how their lives are now thing.
I don't care.
So what? Like Will Smith gonna be the new owner of the house that they were in.
I don't know anything about it aside from the fact that it's going to be like grown up Will. So I'm like, okay, so they'll obviously have. I figure it's going to be like he's going to be
They better get Alfonso Ribeiro back. The first episode, you better.
I love the dance. I love the Alfonso dance. But I figure he's probably going to be like the Uncle Phil. You know?
That's something I was trying to figure out, but I couldn't remember for a minute.
And like he'll have a younger, like a kid or maybe a nephew or something, and it'll. That's just my guess. I have no inside information at all. I just know that it's coming back, and I'm just perplexed about it.
So we got nothing from movies that they can't make that's original.
No.
And now they can't do the same thing with TV.
No.
No.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like they try to...
Why wait so long to do this shit?
It's like they're trying to tap into our childhood. And I feel like they're whoring on nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this is nostalgia. Gen Xers will love it. Yeah, let's whore this out for a little while.
Like, I thought it was weird for of them to bring back the continuation sort of Full House.
Yeah.
So that it's the daughters that are living with their own kids now.
Right.
So that's basically the same concept.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much of that show, like Fuller House. I think there's only like 3 or 4 seasons so far.
Really? I haven't heard much about it either.
I tried to give the first season a chance because I used to love that show.
Yeah. That show...
Not the same, especially when they try to bring everyone back from the family. Like, on the special episodes. Like, oh, here's Danny Tanner again. And
it's Danny Tanner again.
Stamos and Laura Laughlin's back.
Ooh, she ain't going to be anyway.
No, she ain't coming back now. She's in some heat.
Oh, she's in major heat. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. It's like...
What are you going to do? Like, Family Matters again? Family still matters?
Family still matters! Family keeps mattering, everybody. I don't know. I mean, Jaleel White's not doing much, right?
Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, he could jump on that train.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he'll be glad to be Stefan again, or
Stefan.
Urkel.
Yeah.
I was even watching a video about that show today.
Oh, were you?
Someone did like a review on the series because there's still rumors about the last episode of the youngest daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That in one episode she was a bridesmaid and then she got punished for something and went upstairs and never came down ever again.
Like
Happy
shit.
Days.
Yes.
Chuck.
Yes. I wanted to call him something else. Was that was that Ted McGinley?
On what?
Who was the Happy Days brother? No? Okay.
To me, 2 unknowns. 2 guys played Chuck. In the small time that Chuck was there. And he just disappeared.
You know what? Bye, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. We don't need you. So they got rid of the daughter?
Yeah. There was rumors, like, for years that she was getting punished for something. She went upstairs to her room and she never came down.
They locked her in there.
I don't know what they did.
They just slid meals underneath the door. Like, here's some crackers. Shut the fuck up.
And one of his points on that video that he was doing was,
yeah,
if you're not going to have someone continue their character, write something. It's not that hard. Write something so that they have a reason for being gone from the show.
Okay.
Like when you do this stuff like halfway through the season, and all of a sudden that character's not there anymore, and there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
'Cause, at one point, they brought her back in like a season or 2 seasons later. That she was living with her aunt somewhere in like Detroit.
Seriously?
Yeah. Like, I don't remember much of the
Okay.
like what happened during the later seasons.
Right.
It's been so long since I watched it.
Oh my God. What was that? Part of the TGIF lineup?
Yes.
Yes.
Full House, Family Matters, Perfect Strangers.
Yes, Perfect
I
Strangers.
never remember what was on 9:30 though. I got the Perfect Strangers. I just stopped and I didn't care. It was Friday night.
I don't care.
Still one of my night.
I don't know. I stopped watching after Perfect Strangers 2, so I feel like it must have been like a Hill Street Blues or something. One of those kind of shows, you know?
And I forgot that Family Matters was actually a spin-off from Perfect Strangers.
What? Was it really?
Carl and Harriet were characters on Perfect Strangers.
No shit.
More Harriet than Carl, but they had episodes where they were together in scenes.
I don't remember
They did
that.
a spin-off with them, because a lot of people was enjoying the woman that played Harriet, so they gave her her own show, sort of.
Wow.
Good thing I watch videos during work.
Sounds like I just
I got
watched
good
it.
stuff, interesting stuff to talk about.
I don't remember that at all. My
I didn't
goodness,
until I
but
saw some clips.
it was a long time ago, so
90s.
I remember this morning.
I don't.
And that's pushing it, really. That's pushing it. Wow. It's like I had a conversation with, it was probably Jay, like a week ago, where I said something about the Golden Girls, and because, like, a lot of younger people like it, and I don't,
Probably because of Blanche, right?
honestly, I
She's
don't
the
know.
slut of them all.
The slut.
She's the one that was always on dates and very sexual.
I don't, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, how old were they supposed to be? Probably in their 60s, except for the grandmother there, the mother.
She was in her like 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really a wig, and I didn't know that at the time.
A Stuggett, yeah. And I had said that, and I said, Golden Girls. And then he said, back again. And then he goes, because that was...
Party's true!
Oh my God, he's getting into it. Because that was an actual song, actually.
Actually?
It counts, I'll say it. And Jay goes, yeah, they made that shitty song like a hit because they used it for the theme. And I said something, and then I said, well, it got a spin-off. And he said, did it? And I said, yeah. And there was a show called Empty Nest that was a spin-off of Golden Girls with Richard Mulligan. Oh, and what was her name? Oh, she I don't know, she had like a southern accent.
She was a brunette.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember her name. She had a little part on the movie Kindergarten Cop. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah?
She was one of the kids' parents.
I feel like she was on like Designing Women or something just because she had an accent. But anyway, she was on that show. And then he had that big like St. Bernard dog, whatever, called Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Dreyfus! Yeah, so I was like, oh,
Not
yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss.
No. So I was like, oh, yeah, Empty Nest was a spin-off of Golden Girls. It's like, my God. And I hadn't thought about that show in a long-ass time. Oh, and they had the neighbor who was the Joe Isuzu guy. I think he recently passed away.
Possible.
I can't remember his real name. But he was an Airplane, too.
First one or second one?
The first one. He was one of the guys, like the Krishna guys.
Which one?
With the ponytail. He was one of those guys. Yeah. Like, handing out pamphlet things, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Anyways. I know. It's fine. I sidetracked myself. Oh, so I was shocked today because we were cleaning and Jay had an Alf puppet.
Ah!
Do you remember,
They're supposed to be bringing that back, right?
No! Are they bringing back Alf?
I thought they were... I thought we mentioned this before, like a while back.
I can't handle any more of
There's
this.
supposed to be talks of them bringing Alf back.
I can't handle any more of this, man. They just want to revive everything.
Yeah.
Not everything is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What are they gonna do then? Another Saved by the Bell now too?
oh God. So
With Dustin Diamond. Oh, I'll be the first one to go.
isn't he in jail? I thought he was in jail because he stabbed somebody.
Maybe they can do some scenes from the jail.
Screech in prison. Screech for me. So I found the Alf doll, and well, she picked it up, and she was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh, that's Alf. Do you know what that is?" Because I assumed that she didn't, and she goes, and then she goes, "Yes, alien life form," and I went, "That's precisely it." And then I threw it in a box. I didn't throw it away because I didn't have clearance to do that. What's your clearance, Clarence? I mean, I threw away a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I threw away. I was like, well, he can keep that one. I have
I got
you.
it here on one side right now.
Oh, can you?
That's why I'm wiggling it.
How's that?
Better?
Alright.
There.
I was trying to keep these things because it sounds like we're at low tide.
I was looking at the same thing.
Like the headphone thing
Low
is.
tide at night in the beach.
The headphone thing is clanging, so it just sounds like we're at low tide. It's like clang, 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 clang with the trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. So I played Christmas music downstairs while we were cleaning. I know, I'm horrible.
Wow.
But I needed something jovial to mask the fact I was doing something miserable. I do not like... I mean, if I had my druthers, I would send him downstairs and he would do it. It's just that I know that he would not. So, I have to do it. So, it's one of those unpleasant things I have to do. I wished I didn't have to do. Yeah. So, the baseball, they opened and they closed. I don't know why anybody's trying to do any kind of sport. I mean, I get it because, hey, it's a nice, fun distraction. But it's like, they started baseball, and then I thought baseball would be safe. Safe? That was
awesome.
That was unintentional. Very unintentional.
I thought they would be safe.
I thought they'd be safe.
They're out.
Right. Because, I mean, they're not close to each other. I mean, the guy hits the ball and then he runs to the thing. I mean, you can stand at a good distance, but then all those guys kept getting sick. So I started thinking about it and I was like, okay, if baseball isn't safe, how safe do they think the NFL is going to be?
Same.
Not very. And then one rookie guy in Minnesota decided to sneak a girl, a loose woman, into the Minnesota, because they all stay in a hotel. And it's just the team. There's not supposed to be any outsiders. Because they're trying to keep it contained. So this guy decides he's going to dress this girl up like someone who works for the organization and sneak her into the hotel. And it didn't work. I mean, that's a sitcom right there. That's an episode. It's like, oh, hey, put this on. Put this jersey on. Sneak in.
Instead of doing that, we're going to bring back Fresh Prince.
Yeah, I know. I don't get that at all. Anyway. But, so he got busted, and he got in trouble. Which he should, because it was a very clear rule, and he broke the rule. And
Go have your sex somewhere else. And then come
I
back.
know!
Go
Seriously.
behind the building.
Go behind the building. Go in the parking lot. Nobody's paying attention. Just
Turn her
do
over.
it. Jesus Christ. So, anyways, he got in trouble, and I'm like, okay.
Pretend you're doing a frisk. I would go like this.
Oh, what's this? This belong to you? Anyway. So, I don't know why I did that. So, anyhow, I was like, okay, this is gonna go badly, and they're gonna be starting soon. They're not doing any preseason. They're going right into the main season. So I'm like, this is just... I mean, how long before it gets completely shut down?
Are we on football right now?
Yeah, I'm still on football. Yeah.
I heard the referees might not be back.
No referees either?
Yeah.
Now it's just going to be a free-for-all. Ooh, that's going to be fun football. They can elbow each other and punch each other in the face.
Yeah, you know who would be a big target now?
Who?
Brady.
Oh, yes he would. I mean, here's the thing.
Mr. Oh, please don't touch me. Don't hurt me.
Oh, I know. And he...
Mr. Fragile
Fragile.
is also with him down there.
Yeah, that's what my sister calls Gronk.
Yep.
Gronkowski. Oh, it's Fragile. He's down there.
Yay, he's back. Oh, he's hurt again. Oh, now he's going to be out another 4 weeks.
Oh, yep, that'll happen. You wait and see.
Oh, he's back. Oh,
You wait
now he's
and
out for
see.
6 weeks.
He'll be wearing that brace.
But he still gets a ring. Hey, how about that?
Exactly.
Dick.
You're a dick. So, I don't know. I'm going to go on record right now and say by mid-October, it will probably be completely shut down.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my guess. And that sucks because they had, the Patriots took Cam Neely. Not Cam Neely.
I did that too before.
Cam
At
Newton.
least twice.
I'm old.
Think about Fig Newton.
Fig Newton. So they took... He's got a figgy center. So...
Probably.
They took Cam Newton for 1 year. So if they don't finish the year, I mean, does that his contract? How does that work? That's what I want to know. And Tom's down in Tampa Bay. I don't know how long his contract is for.
Probably 1 year, I think.
Oh boy, I wonder if it's going to be the same thing.
So I think he just signed as a free agent for 1 year or something.
It's going to be messed up. You wait and see. They're all going to cough and bleed on each other.
Yeah.
It's going to be Corona Town. Come on down to Corona Town, baby. Get yourself some football.
Yay.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to wash your hands. Don't sneak into the stores if you're not 65. If you see Sharon with the mask, tell her I said hello. And, Sean's got something to tell you. Tell him, Sean. Don't forget to subscribe.
Have a good everything. And Fig Newtons sound really good. Go to the store and get some right now.
They are good.
Bring some to me.